My name is Elena. I live in a small country. Life here is not easy. There are no good jobs. There are no big dreams. Every day feels the same. I want something more. I say to my best friend, Sophia, I want to go to New York. She looks surprised. Really? She says. Yes, I say. I want a better life. I want a new chance. I can't stay here anymore. Sophia thinks for a moment. Then she says, I want to go too. We talk for hours. We talk about work. We talk about the future. We talk about dreams. We say, New York is big. Maybe we can find a job. Maybe we can learn English. Maybe we can help our families. But we don't have money. We don't have a plan. We don't know anyone in New York. Still, we say, let's go. That night, I tell my parents, I say, I want to leave. I want to go to New York with Sophia. My mother says, no, it's too dangerous. My father says, you don't know what can happen. I say, I know, but I can't stay here. I have no future here. They say, you are too young. You don't understand. I say, I understand enough. I know I want to try. My mother says, you can die. I say, I can also die here, without hope. No one talks after that. The room is quiet. The air feels heavy. In the morning, Sophia sends me a message. She writes, are we going? I look at my phone. I write back, yes, we're going. But I ask myself, are we ready? What if we make a mistake? What if we don't find anything? What if we never come back? So many questions. So much fear. But also, a small light inside me says, go. Sophia and I find cheap tickets. We buy them. The date is set. We are leaving in 3 days. We don't tell many people. We are afraid they will stop us. We only tell our families. My mother says, please don't go. My father says, you don't know the world. It is not safe. I say, I know, but I have to try. Sophia and I talk every night. We say, are we doing the right thing? We don't know. We don't sleep much. We are nervous. We are scared. But we are also excited. The night before the trip, I sit in my room. I think about my life. I think about the future. What if we get lost? What if we don't find work? What if something bad happens? But I also think, what if something good happens? What if we find hope? Then the day comes. My mother says, you still have time to stay. I say, no, I must go. My father gives me a small amount of money. He says, use it only if you really need it. I say, thank you. We leave early. Sophia and I meet at the station. She says, are you ready? I say, no, but let's go anyway. We get on the bus. We don't talk much. I look out the window and think, this is real. We are leaving. There is no way back now. Sophia whispers, "Do you think we will be okay?" I say, "I don't know, but we will try." Then the bus starts moving, and I wonder, what will we find on the way? The trip is long. The bus stops many times. People come and go. Sophia and I stay quiet. We don't sleep. We don't eat much. We just think. We don't have a plan. We don't know where to go. We only know one thing. We want a better life. At one stop, a man talks to us. He says, "Where are you going?" We say, "To New York." He smiles and says, "I can help you. I know people. I know a place where you can stay." Sophia looks at me. I don't answer. Then he says, "I just need your passports, only for a moment." "No," I say. He says, "Why not? I only want to help." I say, "We are okay." He doesn't speak again. Later, I say to Sophia, "We can't trust anyone." She says, "Yes, you're right. We arrive in a new city. It's not New York yet. We need to wait for the next bus. We look for a cheap place. We find one. It's small. It's not clean, but it's the only one we can pay. We use some of our money. We eat some bread. We drink water. That's all." I look at my bag. I think, we don't have much left. Just a little money, just a little food. What if we run out? The next day, we go to the station. The line is long. We wait for hours. It is hot. It is loud. Finally, we get on the next bus. Sophia says, "I miss home." I say, "Me too." Then I ask, "Do you want to go back?" She says, "No, not yet." I say, "Me neither." At night, we stop again. We are in a small town. We don't know the name. We hear people speaking in English. We don't understand. I say, "We must learn English soon." Sophia says, "Yes, we need it." We stay at the station that night. We try to sleep sitting down. There is noise. There is fear. But there is also hope. I think, we are tired, we are hungry, but we are still here. The next morning I look at Sophia and say, "One more bus, then we're in New York." She says, "One more chance." We get on the bus again. I ask myself, what will we do in New York? Where will we sleep? Who will help us? I don't know the answers, but I do know this. We are not giving up. After many hours, the bus finally stops. We are in New York. People stand up, they talk fast, they speak English. I don't understand much. Sophia looks at me and says, "We are here." I say, "Yes, but now what? We don't have a place to stay. We don't have jobs. We don't know anyone. We don't speak English well. I feel lost." We walk to the main exit of the station. There are many people. Some are shouting, some are laughing, some are asking questions. Then a woman walks to us. She says something I don't understand. She repeats, "Are you okay?" Sophia and I look at each other. I don't know if we should talk to her. I say, "No English." The woman smiles. Then she speaks Spanish. She says, "I speak Spanish. I can help." I don't know what to say. Sophia whispers, "Can we trust her?" I think. I don't know, but we are tired. We are hungry. We don't have many choices. I say, "We need help." The woman says, "Come with me. There is a safe place. You can rest. You can eat." I ask, "Why do you help us?" She says, "I was like you once." I ask again, "It's safe?" She says, "Yes, it's safe. Trust me." Sophia looks at me. I nod. We follow her. On the way, I think, what if she is lying? What if this is a trap? What if we never come back? But I also think, what if she tells the truth? What if this is our chance? I ask myself, did we make a mistake? Then we stop in front of a door. She says, "This is the place. You can go in." I look at Sophia. She looks at me. We don't speak. My heart is full of fear and hope. I take a deep breath inside my mind. I ask myself, should we go in? We go inside. It is quiet. The woman says, "This is a shelter. You can sleep here. You can eat." I say, "Thank you." She says, "There are many girls here, just like you. Some have no family. Some have no money. Some are looking for work." I ask, "Do you work here?" She says, "No, I volunteer." I say, "Why?" She says, "Because I was you. I came here with nothing. Someone helped me. Now I help others." I feel something in my heart. I don't say it, but I think it. Maybe good people still exist. Sophia and I sit in a small room. We eat a sandwich. We drink water. It is simple. But to us, it feels like a gift. Later, the woman comes back. She says, "Tomorrow there is a job fair. Many companies will be there. You can go." I ask, "Can we go without papers?" She says, "Some places accept people like you. It's not easy, but it's possible." Sophia asks, "What kind of jobs?" The woman says, "Cleaning, cooking, helping in shops." I say, "We can try." The next day, we go to the job fair. There are many people. It is loud. People speak fast. We don't understand everything. We walk slowly. We look at the tables. A man says, "Do you want to work?" We stop. He says, "I need help in my bakery. Early mornings, hard work, but it's honest." I say, "We don't speak English well." He says, "It's okay. You will learn." Sophia asks, "Can we start tomorrow?" He says, "Yes. Come at 5 a.m. We say, "Thank you." I can't believe it. I ask myself, did we really find a job? Just like that? After so many problems? After all the fear? That night I cannot sleep. I think we are not home. We are not safe yet. But this is something. This is a start. Sophia says, I'm scared. I say, me too, but we are here and we are together. She says, do you think everything will be okay? I say, I don't know. Then I say, but I think maybe yes. And for the first time in many days, I believe it. We go to the bakery at 5 a.m. It is cold. It is dark, but we are ready. The man gives us simple tasks. He says, clean the tables, wash the trays, help with the bread. We don't talk much. We don't know many words, but we work hard. At the end of the day, he gives us money. It is not much, but it is honest. I look at Sophia and say, we did it. She smiles and says, yes, it's just the beginning. We go back to the shelter. We save our money. Every week we work. Every day we learn a little more English. We learn how to say, good morning. We learn how to say, how much is this? We learn how to say, I want to work. After 1 month, we find a small room to rent. It's not big. It's not perfect. But it is ours. We buy food. We cook simple meals. We talk about our dreams. I say, one day I want to study. Sophia says, one day I want to open a bakery. I say, one day I want to bring my family here. We don't have much, but we have hope. I call my mother. She cries. She says, are you okay? I say, yes. We are working. We are learning. We are safe. She says, I'm proud of you. My father says, be careful, but I believe in you now. I cry too, but not from fear, from hope. One night, Sophia and I sit in silence. I say, do you remember the day we left? She says, yes, I was so scared. I say, me too, but look at us now. She says, we are not done. I say, no, we are just starting. Then I think, we left with nothing, just dreams, just fear. But we took the risk, and now we are not lost. We are building something new, step by step, day by day. This is not the end. This is the beginning. Now I think about everything. I think about the fear, the danger, the long nights. I think about the moment I said goodbye to my parents. I think about the times I wanted to cry and the times I wanted to go back. But I didn't stop. Why? Because I had a dream, a small dream, but it was mine. Sometimes life is not easy. Sometimes we are scared, but we must try. We must take one step, then another, and another, even if we're tired, even if we don't know what will happen next. Dreams are not fast. Dreams are not perfect. But dreams are possible. If you are watching my story, maybe you have a dream too. Don't wait for the perfect moment. There is no perfect moment. Start now. Start small. Believe in yourself. And remember, even when you feel lost, you can still find your way.